for me. It had been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Joe Random. Here's the scouting report. Just a 3-pitch mix, but he's got a lot of confidence in those 3 offerings. The key is going to be mixing pitch sequences throughout this start so he doesn't get too predictable. Otherwise, the hitters can sit on one of the 3 and unload when it comes. Now the left fielder, Glenn Knox. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 out in the top of the first. That's one he'd like to have back, a mid-90s fastball in a hittable location. Now up, Andres Torres.
Come on, mow him down.
That one hit to right. And there's 2 down. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up, the designated hitter, Robbie Lamb. Swing lifted to left field. Francisco under it. And makes the catch. Top of the second, Joe Random, ready to go. He'll have a big decision to make soon, college or the pros. I caught up with him pregame, and he told me he's focused on finishing the season strong and carrying this team into the playoffs. And that drops in for a strike.
Nobody out now.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off the glove. Decides to hold on to it, and they don't get the out. And now the first baseman, Craig Saunders. And he delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch him that at bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with the strikeout.
Yeah, buddy.
Now it's the right fielder, Manny Pena. This pitch popped up.
Pop.
You go.
Out number 2. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the top of the second. Play made, that ends the inning. They strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Curtis Keith digs in now.
Get him out of there.
0-1. Fly ball out to left field. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. The batter now, Glenn Knox. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. The 0-1. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw safe at second. Not close. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the star.
Here's a speed threat, Andres Torres.
Andres.
Swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Hold him right here. Let's go.
And that drops in for a strike. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run it. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that ends the inning. The arm action on the changeup, superb. Sells it like a fastball, pulls the string, gets the swing and miss, and strolls off the field. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. As we go to the top of the 4th, Joe Random ready to go again. This stretch of the season means a little extra as he's trying to play his way into an MLB draft combine invite. His performance in outings like today's will go a long way toward making that happen. Got him swinging, chasing the changeup. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And here at the plate, Bucky Beasley reached on an infield single the first time. The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a 3rd in a row here. Chopper, right side. 2 gone. Bases are empty with 2 away. At the plate, Craig Saunders. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Moving through the lineup again, it's important to have your secondary pitches working for you. Seems like he's got good command of them right now.
Give him a chair.
And here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still no score. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. On to the next inning. Stepping in, Manny Pena. Grounds it to short. Gann throws to first. And the leadoff hitter set down in the fifth. Nobody on with one out. And here is Alexis Medrano. 0 for 1 so far. Looks like the pitcher wants the signs again. Right through there for a strike. This lineup's doing the pitcher a favor swinging so early in there at bats. Might want to be a bit more patient, drive up that pitch count. Steps on the bag. First two batters retired in the top of the fifth. So 2 out. Daryl Richards now at the plate. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now, Curtis Keith. Slide to left the first time. That's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone. So digging in, Glenn Knox. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. In at second with an RBI double. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the... And that's the end of the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Alan Conine. Lewis Gann, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Lewis Gann.
Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Grounds this one to short. Collects. And no throw for some reason as the batter reaches first. That's got to be an error. They're still in this one by this.
Up next
so up next, Carlos Barreto. 1-2 now. Line drive, that's a base hit. And now the potential winning run is on base. Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. And now another base hit could even this one up. Here's the center fielder, Rod Iverson.
Center fielder, Rod Iverson.
Hey, keep it going. You do right now.
The Eagles down to their last strike. To the right side. Gloves it. On to first. Ball game. Random got through 5 innings and only allowed 1 earned run. Not the most dominant effort on the mound, but he strung together some good innings and kept him in the ball game. He held up his end of the bargain. Welcome to high school baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you on Senior Day. Scouts from some of the top college teams in the country are here, evaluating prospects who can raise any program ceiling. But today's also a chance for all of us to see these upperclassmen play their last regular season game and celebrate their high school careers before the next stage in front of their beloved hometown fans. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And pitching in this game, Joe Random will get the ball in this one, a premier prep pitcher who has generated a lot of attention from scouts and college recruiters this spring. Senior Day is yet another pressure-packed opportunity to showcase his skills in front of his home crowd. Random, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man on the mound. who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Digging in, Craig Snow, racing over to make the catch. Here's the left fielder, Rufus Delgadio. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Hutchins flips it. There's one. To first, not in time.
He's in
Great
there.
effort there. So digging in, Michael Peralta. Delgadio leads off of first with 2 away. Looks at one, then swings at one, and quickly he's down 0-2. Time to simplify your approach at the plate. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Got him. And that's that. They strand one. Second inning set to start. Now up, Max Billings.
Max Billings.
And it's strike 2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Steps off, wants the signs again.
Give him a chair.
Pitcher steps off. Now here's the 0-2. That one is foul, we'll see another. In the air to left. And that's a foul ball. Struck out looking. And quickly one away in the second inning. One out and the bases are empty. And now it's going to be John Hayes. Wants the signs again, steps off the rubber. Fly ball down the line, towards the line. Great effort to haul it in. And there are 2 down. So up next, Ricky Spindler. Challenge pitch right down Main Street, and he got the take, so he's ahead 0-1. Nice pitching. On the ground,
That's a foul
and it
ball.
goes just foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Fell behind in the count with 2 strikes, but didn't panic and picked up the hit. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. After 2 straight changeups, it's not terribly likely that we'll get a third in a row here. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. Gets him looking, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, 1 left on base. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. We're all tied, 0-0. We move on to the third inning. Joe Random, ready on the hill. It's been quite a journey for this young prospect. On his way to the postseason and getting recruited by UCLA, a school he's dreamed of pitching for since he was little. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Albert Stanford digs in now. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, he's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and he's not missing the zone. Swings and flares it. That one down for a hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. I like that approach with 2 strikes. He put it in play, and it paid off. That runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throws off line, and he's in there. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. That one out to right. Jones settles under it and makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Rufus Delgadio. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Man at second with 2 down. That misses.
That's a ball low.
And that's ball one. On 0-2, he expanded the zone, but could... And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. One left on base, and we're still knotted up at 0. We go to the top of the fourth, and here's the catcher, Michael Peralta. Now, Max Billings now at the plate, caught looking the first time up. Pop up to the left side.
All you got it.
And a couple of quick outs. John Hayes, the next to hit. Flied to left the first time.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. And it's just foul. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs, bases empty. Got the batter looking for the K. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. To the bottom of the fourth inning now. No score. Random, ready to go again, working with a lead.
Ricky Spindler.
Strike zone.
0-1. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. And here's the 0-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And he did a good job working with the catcher on the sequence there. Slowed him down with the off-speed stuff, then ran the fastball by his bat for the K, even if the location wasn't perfect. So digging in, Charles Oshiro went down on strikes the first time through.
No, that's low. Ball.
1 out and the base is empty.
Here.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Fly ball out to left field. Francisco moving under this one. Gets there. Got it. Now it's the second baseman, Sam Reyes. Struck out swinging in the first AB.
Ah!
Right through there for a strike. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. And a base hit right there. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. That was a great 2-strike approach in that AB. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop. And that's the 3rd out. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings.
Now pitching, Allen.
So they turn things over to the righty, Alan Conine. A runner on second to deal with.
Hit the ball hard.
0-2, rocks and fires. This one to right. And that'll wrap it up. An emotional day at the ballpark, but they fall short on senior day. Random with a solid performance on the mound despite his team not coming through with the win. All eyes were on him and his senior class as they left it all out on the field for these hometown fans. He showed the college coaches and scouts that he has the pitching prowess to take his game to the next level. The regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey, everybody. Random on the mound for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he can come out of the gate firing.
Be aggressive.
Francisco on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Righty sets, kicks, and delivers. Got it. Now 1 out. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. Nobody on with 1 out. At the plate, Tom Song.
Get him out of there.
High fly to center. Gets there. Got it. Now, Luis Campillo.
One now.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Late cut there.
Throw him the dark one.
That one is foul. We'll see another. In the dirt. On the ground to third. Burl. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Joe Random, ready to go again. He's created a lot of buzz this season, projected to go in the first 5 rounds of the upcoming MLB draft. Getting another opportunity today in the playoffs to show scouts he has what it takes to excel at the next level. This one chopped on the ground. Will do it alone, 1 away. 1 out and the bases are empty. Adam Dell getting ready to hit.
Come on, mow him down.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. That's a strikeout looking. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Might be a case here of the batter just locking up a bit. That curve was in a pretty hittable spot, but still got strike 3 looking. And now, James Reese.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
And that drops in for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. We're at the end of 2. No score. All set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Eddie Espinoza.
Hey!
Ground ball to second. That's the first rat.
Mow him down.
That just misses. And that is ball 1.
1 out, 1 out.
On the ground. Picks it up. And beats it. Safe. Andre Vares digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. On the ground to third. Tries to backhand it, but it gets through. Decides to hold on to it. And they come away without an out. We head back to the top of the order. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Azopardi. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And that is a foul ball. The 0-1. Ground ball to short. Gann. Now the throw to first on the run.
You're
it's
out.
there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Bobcats, catcher Tom.
And
Song.
here is Tom Song.
On here.
There's a strike. And he fires in a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2. You're just hoping to make
Hey, let's hold him
contact.
right here.
already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. Not in time. Safe at home. They take the lead. It's 2-1. And now it's going to be Luis Campillo. First time up, grounded to third. 0-1, here's the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Caught him looking for the strikeout. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Bottom of the 4th, Joe Random, ready to go. He's in an enviable spot with the choice to either head to college or sign professionally after the draft. But for now, all that matters is pitching his team deep into the postseason with a chance to win it all. Line and a base hit into right. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Got the hitter down 0-2, but then put that pitch right over the middle, and he collected the single because of it. And now, Adam Gann flips it. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Up next for the Bobcats,
Awesome.
center fielder James Reese.
So 2 down now, and here at the plate, James Reese. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Plays it first here.
Grounder to the left side. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Welcome back to
Leading
Pine
off for
Grove
the
Park.
Bobcats,
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Eddie
And now,
Espinoza.
Eddie Espinoza. And that drops in for a strike.
Aggressive.
Splits the middle, that's a strike. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. It's a comebacker to the mound. And there's 1 out.
Up next for the Bobcats,
Base is
designated
empty,
hitter,
1 away.
Michael
And now the
Conrad.
DH, Michael Conrad. Reached on an infield single the first time. The 0-1 offering. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings through it for the K. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Now the left
Up next for
fielder,
the
Andre
Bobcats, the
Veers.
left fielder number 20, Andre Veers.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1. One's fouled back. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. And we're through 5 innings. The Bobcats out front here, 2-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on.
The batter,
Runner at
number
second here
15,
with 2
second
gone.
baseman,
Here's the
Eddie
second baseman, Eddie Hutchins.
Yeah, hit the ball.
And now the 2-1. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And that's the ball game. Random went 5 innings on the mound in this start. He didn't dominate, but he went out there and competed and kept them in striking distance for as long as he could. Just didn't get the win.
Going to college, so then times to draft this. far.
Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College World Series. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks going up against the UCLA Bruins. Joined by Chris Singleton and Jessica Mendoza, I'm John Shambi. Jess, this player has 2 goals here in Omaha: boost his draft stock and bring home a national title.
Winning over everything, Boog. That's all he's got to remember. When you focus on the scoreboard and not the scouts, you usually end up showing them what they came to see anyway.
And on the hill in this one, Joe Random. What do we have on him?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Vincent Dudley.
Vincent Dudley.
Hey, nobody away.
And away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 105.
There's the strike.
2.
Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. And now the right fielder, Cleo McCormick.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Hooyah!
Hey, one down, one down.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Slings to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, the left fielder, Addy Koponic.
2 down, bases empty. Addy Koponic now at the plate.
Get him out of there.
Heck one!
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Goes down looking. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back to the action here at Charles Schwab Field in Omaha. I'm John Shambi along with Jessica Mendoza and Chris Singleton. When you touch down in Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball.
Whips it to first. 1 out in the second. Cinecor up now for South Carolina. Last national title was in 2011. That team was something else, Singy.
Yeah, but they just found ways to win every single night. And plus Matt Price coming out of that bullpen, he could shut the door pretty quickly.
Yeah, Singy, here's lights out. And don't forget the fans. They always make the trip.
Yeah, it's true. Omaha feels a little bit like Columbia when the Gamecocks are here.
Be aggressive.
Valentin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Boyle steps in now. You look back at South Carolina's run in the early 2010s. Man, that was a dynasty.
Oh, no doubt, Boog. Those teams were loaded back-to-back in 2010 and 2011, and 22 straight NCAA tournament wins.
Ray Tanner had him rolling, clutch in big spots, super confident, and just flat-out tough to beat.
Jared Roper, batting with one down, takes a strike. Strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Nothing but off speed that entire at bat. He had no desire whatsoever to go after him with the fastball. But even with those changeups, he was still early at the plate, which tells me he thought some heat was coming his way at some point.
And now the shortstop, Chance Sanguillen. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. A real battle of wills here. Who's going to come out on top?
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Start of the fourth. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Vincent Dudley.
Come on, mow him down. This guy'll swing at anything.
And a foul ball. The 0-1. To the right side. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
McCormick batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He gets a 3-pitch strikeout, and I got no notes, guys.
No notes, because he don't got anything. I'm striking him out.
Now the left fielder, Addy Koponic.
Got frozen on just 3 pitches last time.
Did.
Let's see him turn it loose here.
There's a swing and a drive.
Hit the ball, hit the ball.
Out of here. A gigantic blast. So 2 down, and next will be the cleanup hitter, John Middleton. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Emmanuel Sinicor. Yeah, that's fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
That one to first, Mueller. He steps on the bag. 1 away here in the 5th. Antoine Valentin getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to the right side. Mueller takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
For the game the catcher, number 35.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Bradley Boyle. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Vaughn on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So digging in, Jared Roper. And that is out of play. Lifted in the air down the left side. Chadwick gets under it, and there's one down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Chance Sanguillen.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's just trying to yank that inside pitch, which is just so hard to keep fair. The best approach is to stay inside the baseball, keep the hands tight, and let it travel. That way, even if you're a tick early, you hammer it fair instead of hooking it foul.
Line drive in the air to make the catch.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Pitching for the Bruins.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Hugh Newsome.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those.
High fly ball out to center field. Dudley gets there. He's under it. The catch is made to end it.
Yes.
Random struck out 7 against 1 earned run in 6 innings.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and he can be proud of that. They may not have gotten the win, but I'm sure his teammates appreciate the effort he gave.
Joe Random will take over here.
Joe Random.
Abraham Zapata getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, number 30.
Right there for a strike.
That's exactly where you want to be, down and away. When you can hit that spot over and over, it just takes the barrel out of play. That's such a tough pitch for hitters.
Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Just got enough on that throw to get it all the way across the infield in the air. And unfortunately, he didn't get the bailout he needed over there at first.
Quezada stands in now and watches strike 1. Ground ball right side. Ash flips it, and they get the out.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out. Keep the run out of scoring position.
1 out man at first. John Perkins now at the plate. In the air out to center. Brings it in.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Fernandez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Foul ball still 0-2. The Titans with the winning run on at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away. Oliger in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. On the ground to the left, Chadwick. They get the force. That's the 3rd out, and we're on to the bottom of the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Hideo Drummond. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fouled off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Takes it in for the out. So now the DH spot, Alvaro Coppola. And that one fouled off. On the ground right side, and that chance handled, slinging it to first in time. Now at the plate, Ruben Vizcaino. That's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the last half of the 10th. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Ground ball right side. And that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock, and that puts the winning run on first.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. In there, sets him down on strikes. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it.
Derek Martin. John Perkins, the next to hit.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
1 strike away. And that's a strikeout looking. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away. Joe Random comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ashley in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Line drive, and that's just foul. Got him. Going up, one down.
Nothing but off-speed that entire at bat. He had no desire whatsoever to go after him with the fastball. But even with those changeups, he was still early at the plate, which tells me he thought some heat was coming his way at some point.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Allen stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back to the top of the order now. And here's the first baseman, Brody Mueller.
Hit the ball.
This could end it.
So.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
You can just feel that dugout light up, guys. Down to their very last strike, he manages a hit, and this game ain't over yet.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seth Hinojosa.
Hey, no one better.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That one ripped. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the runner. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the 9th, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the 9th.
Tosses to first, 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Branch now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Up the middle. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tyler Spence. Line drive, and there's 2 down. Here comes the skipper.
For UCLA, number 21.
Pitching change here, Leroy Ornelas.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different.
Up the middle, dives, but it's off his glove. He decides to hold on to it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Big spot here, bottom of the ninth. Down to their final out at the plate. Bronson Aguilar. Ornelas is just 1 strike away. Sets him down looking. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Hello and welcome to Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. We're getting ready for the semifinals here at the College World Series. It's the UCLA Bruins. And then there were 4. It's the semifinal round here at the College World Series. Welcome back. Okay, let's discuss one of the more important aspects of coming to Omaha every year, and that's the food. Jess, what do you got?
Why are you looking at me? I mean, you know I love some food, and I think you understand if you're going to Omaha, Nebraska, you're looking for a good steakhouse, and this place, it's got the best.
Yeah, but don't sleep on the barbecue spots, guys. I mean, some of those little joints near the ballpark, they don't look real impressive, but they're absolutely hidden gems.
Can't glove it cleanly. Throws to second.
That motherfucker. Okay.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now the left fielder, Addy Kopanik. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. And now we'll step off and check on third. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Middleton. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. We go on to inning number 2. The Gamecocks. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Emmanuel Sinecor.
Emmanuel Sinecor.
Right side, hard hit. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Antoine Valentin.
Valentin.
Yeah, we got 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Foul ball still 0-2. Stays alive.
Fuck you, kid.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. Pride settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Get out here.
Batting seventh, the catcher.
So up next, Bradley Boyle. Right down to shoot, 0-1. There's a strike.
He definitely did not agree with the umpire on those called strikes. Got to get past that and be ready to attack anything near the zone.
Play made, that ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, digging in, Jared Roper. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, one away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Chance Sanguillen, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Come on, mow him down.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the game
Can't let it
the
happen.
center fielder.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Vincent Dudley. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's low.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side in the third. South Carolina had the lead 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Cleo McCormick.
Aye.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
All credit to the pitcher, but come on. You got to try a little bit harder at the plate to see more than 3 pitches. Not exactly A for effort there.
The left fielder.
And here is Addy Koponic. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. Strike 2. Blind into right. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Jock Middleton. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's the second baseman, Emmanuel Sinecor. Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Out to short. Chadwick flips it. Nicely done for the out. The Gamecocks on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Antoine Valentin. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Mueller steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. At the plate, Bradley Boyle. And that is out of play. Comes up empty.
Tight game. This next run might be the difference.
Out towards right center field. Ash has a beat on it. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Roper swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance. We played 5 full.
For UCLA.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Hugh Newsome.
Pretty big spot he's
It's a
coming
damn
into,
ball.
trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first.
Ground ball right side. And that wraps it up as their season comes to an end here in Omaha. A valiant effort, but they fall short of the finals. Random with a solid performance on the mound, Singy.
Well, Boog, he gave it his all out there on the mound in this one, but it just wasn't enough. His time in Omaha is over, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he can do at the pro level.
With the 27th pick in the second round, the Seattle Mariners select Joe Random.
I should.
A very exciting milestone for this prospect as he's making his professional. Random, ready to go, looking to set the tone right out of the gate. In the air to the right, pretty deep. There's one down. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab, flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. Kalen Culpepper getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that drops in for a strike. Culpepper disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned following the review. They'll keep both their challenges. And that ABS review is sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, where they're committed to finding the ideal specs for your spectacles. Once you get glasses with them, you'll see the world in a whole new light. Grounder up the and very nicely done for the out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. And now the center fielder, Henry Mendez. The 0-1. Grounder to short. Celestine on the run, throw to first. They get the out. A beautiful play to end the inning. All set for the start of this inning. At the plate, Quinton Young.
Quinton Young.
In the air, out towards right center, Montez heading to the alley. Hauls it in, one away. Nobody on with one out. And now the DH, Brandon Winokur. 2 hits in last night's game. Great deception on the first pitch changeup. The arm action fooled the batter, and the pitcher stole a strike. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Throw comes in too late. In safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a runner aboard. Next up, Ricardo Olivar. Olivar getting the start at catcher, 24 years old, and he's a native of Venezuela. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Got him swinging, and now 2 down. Out on the mound, he's probably feeling a bit relieved because that was a little too hittable a location for that fastball. Worked out for him that time. Here's a fly to left. And that's that. They strand one. Top half, 3rd inning, and here is Ben Ross. Wants the signs again, steps off the rubber. Steps off, wants the signs again. And now steps off the rubber. Strike 1. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 down.
Batting 9, the second baseman.
Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the wind surge, Jarrell Ortega. Edge of his zone for a strike. And a curve misses
that's outside. Ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swings through it. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. What a take with 2 strikes. That one misses, and it's a full count. Got the batter swinging. First 2 batters gone in the top of the 3rd. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3 and 2. To the top of the order we go, and now it's going to be Garrett Spain. In the air to left center. And that's the end of the inning. Random, ready to go again, facing the heart of this lineup. Challenge accepted.
Ha!
This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. And a quick out, number 1. Bases empty, 1 away. Next up for the wind surge, Hendry Mendez. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Ground ball up the middle. There with plenty of time, inning over. On now to the bottom of the 4th. No score. Random back on the hill with a sizable lead. Winokur, just 21 years old, and while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Bases empty, 1 away. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Ricardo Olivar. And they say he went. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Andy Lugo. Flied to left the first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1. He started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the 6th. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, Ben Ross. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Pitcher steps off. 0-2, rocks and fires. Looks like the hurler wants to go through the signs again. And the righty fires. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Skies it out towards left center. Labrada should have this one. Gets there, got it. 1 out and the bases are empty. Now it's the second baseman, Jarrell Ortega. First at bat was a strikeout. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. That one out to right. That one's back there. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Swinging a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. We head back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Garrett Spain. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. That one finds the zone. And that is strike 2. He's shown some excellent command in this game, and that's helped drive his success, really putting the ball where he wants it to go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Right back to him on the mound. Oh no, he threw it to home. And of course, everybody's gonna be safe. Yikes. Hendry Mendez will hit next. First and second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Now before the pitch, looks the runner back. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. High fly ball, well driven out to right center field. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs come in on the play. And it's 9-2.
Now batting.
2 out and a runner in scoring position. Next up for the win. And swing and a miss. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Center field. And that's the end of the inning. 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up in the home half.
For the Travelers.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Blas Castaño. A shot at save number 1 this season. Right side, and this might do it. Aruda On to first, ball game. He records his very first win in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot more of those to come.